Tales of Vindicators. This is Xenoxis, and this is the Xenoxis Show for the 11th of March 2017. So we're inside Hudson here. I have done the window in a good way here and stuff that I have 50 packs there waiting for open, which is going to be, of course, mid-April sometime. I still have a quest left here. Win 3 games with Rude. I am 2 out of 3 of that progress. So I'm going to go all the way to the decks I built here. I have a wild deck. I have a single wild deck also I have done. And I have a normal deck there. Which one should I go first? Should I go with the Druid first? Yeah, I think so. So Druid here. Druid which I call Bruiser Dude. Because, you know, dude. So this particular dude is bit jade, bit buff almost. I mixed around things a lot, you know. It's not normal jade druid. It's like very, very different. And stuff that in my own take on it is a bit ramp-esque, I would say. So you have 2 innovates, of course, which lets you, you know, they will almost always be useful because it allows you to get out some pretty insane things very, very quickly at times, you know. And one thing which is really important in Hearthstone is, of course, mulligan, right? Like a lot of people lose because they mulligan badly. Like if you get a bad mulligan from the very start, a match can become like impossible to win. Like, so you shouldn't give up too early. Like sometimes you can see a streamer being like, this streamer would have survived 2 more turns against this opponent, and like, what if that person would have drawn the right card that would have allowed them to win the match, you know? But certain people give up too early, you know, and stuff. That's the thing, you know, like. But so it's also about being effective, you know. Like if you want to rank up, you know, you need to be effective with your match. Like if you play like a really long match and then you lose, like, then you just wasted your time, you know, pretty much, you know. And a lot of going up to high ranks has a lot with getting a winning streak, but then you need to keep playing that class to keep the winning streak. I kind of wish they changed a bit with things, and also I know that there are going to be a lot of changes now coming with the Year of the Mammoth, which is going to be when the expansion releases. I wish they would have gone into the new year before the next expansion. That's kind of what I would wish, that it would come sometimes like mid-March when they do their first like reveal on the 17th of March. I hope at that point that they would actually instead just decide and go and like implement the Year of the Mammoth already instead of waiting for it, you know. Because the thing is, I really want Reno Jackson out of the thing, you know. And the thing is that there is like, because I never got the League of Explorers and stuff, that means that there is a lot of really good cards from League of Explorers that are useful for basically all decks. Like for Paladin, not having like Keeper of Uldaman is a pretty big deal, you know, and there are certain other cards, you know, that certain classes really, really want to have, you know. And then when you don't have those cards, it's a lot harder to construct really, really good decks, you know. But yeah. So anyway, 2 innovates. Innovates allow you to gain 2 mana crystals at that specific turn. I'm actually going to make this window a little bit bigger, I think. There we go, that should be perfect, I think. Now it's easy to see here, so. The next thing up here is the Jade Idol, 2 of those. Jade Idol is of course rare quality. Innovates is just basic. You will have it, you know. You know, because those are they called basic cards, right? The basic cards are the ones that you earn like via leveling up and stuff that like, they don't have even a value on them. They don't have like common or anything. They're just like basic cards. They don't have one of those small little crystals there indicating color. Like the white or grey-esque crystal is like common cards. The blue one are rare. The purple one is epic. And the orange one is of course legendary. So we have 2 Jade Idols here. Jade Idol costs 1 mana, choose 1, summon a Jade Golem, or shuffle 3 copies into the deck. The shuffling the copy is really, really good, especially if you already have summoned a bunch of Jade Idols. I mean, if you play it really early, then it's normally more useful to just summon a Golem yourself. But if it's a bit later on, if you have already summoned like a 3/3 Golem, then it's way, way better to shuffle it. Because, you know, if you can survive until late game, depending on your opponent, the Jade Idol gives so much insane value. And the thing is, like, when your deck is, when you have very, very few cards left in the deck, like, I remember before I had so many cards of the expansion, I at one point went up against the Jade Druid, and they had only like five cards left, and I thought, haha, now he's gonna run out of cards, and I had like a lot of cards left. But then he was able to keep like Jade idling, to keep shuffling them in, you know, and stuff that. So he never ran out of cards, because like that's the good thing with Jade Idol. You can prevent yourself from losing that way. Because I mean, like, if you only have 5 cards left, shuffling 3 Jade Idols, making it you get like 6, 7, 8 cards then. And then the chance for you to draw the Jade Idol is very, very high, you know, and stuff that. And then you can keep on shuffling and get bigger and bigger, you know, and then you can, you know, it spirals out of control. Like, if you don't deal with a Jade Druid early, you know, then it's like, then you're gonna die, you know. That's just how it is, you know. That's really distinct of Jade Druid. And like once Reno Jackson and like Muradin Bronzebeard. No, not Muradin Bronzebeard, I mean better. Once they are after the meta, or once they are after, you know, once the moment come out, then like slower decks will start getting better, and like Jade Druid will probably dominate a lot, you know, like Jade Druid was gonna be insanely good, especially since Pirate has been nerfed. Pirate can still perform well, depending on what pirates you use. Of course, I don't have patches in any pirate deck I run, you know. I have a bit of a mix with my stars. There are certain cards I really like using almost regardless of deck, you know. And then I have 2 mixers, really good 1-drop. The restore for to each hero doesn't matter that much since you're gonna play it early. And you know, it's just a 1/2/2. It's not as good as Zombie Show, you know, which was the 1 and then like 2/3 stat line. Like, it was insane, you know, the Zombie Show. And then we have 2 rats. Rat is just so useful to have. Like, all druids basically need to have rat because of the flexibility. Choose 1, deal 3 damage to a minion, 1 damage to a card. The thing, of course, that you would really want to put in this deck, you know, that I will probably do once I can craft it or once I get it, is Vandal Staghelm. Because Vandal Staghelm allows you to, like, the thing is, I remember the first time I saw that card, I was confused about what the effect actually is. But the effect makes it so that choose 1 type situations means that you get both of the effects. So basically, that means that instead of deal 3 damage to a minion or deal 1 damage and draw a card, if you have Vandal Staghelm, oh yeah, I think it's Staghelm or Staghelm or whatever, then it becomes actually deal 4 damage to a minion and draw a card, because they combine the effects. So for example, if you would play Living Roots would be deal 2 damage or summon 2 1/1 sapling. So then you would deal 2 damage to something and then summon 2 1/1 saplings. So like Vandal Staghelm with certain cards, the effect can be quite insane. But I don't know how exactly it works with the transform cards like Druid of Saber, like transform to gain charge or 1+1+ in stealth. Does that mean that, like, which of the transformation does it choose to turn into? Like, which of the thing does it choose? Because transform to gain charge or stealth, I believe it turns into a cat no matter what you choose, but it's not the same model for both other things, you know, I don't think. But yeah, but that means that you will gain charge and gain 1+1+ and stealth, which will be pretty good. Power of the Wild is, of course, pretty good with Vandal Staghelm, because then it becomes like, give your minions 1+1+. Nice. Summons a 3/2 Panther on top of that. And it would have been cool if that, I don't think the 1+1+ effect, I think that effect actually always goes first. But it would have been cool if it was like, it summons the 3/2 Panther first and then it applies the 1+1+ effect, because then your Panther would be a 4/3 instead, you know. Like 4 attack, 3 health, you know. Pretty fucking good. Anyway, let's continue on here. 2 hired guns. That of course cost 2 mana, enemies, so mix cost 1. And then we have 2 hired guns here. Hired gun is not super good. It's 3 mana common. I have a golden one as well as a normal one. A 3 with 4-3, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7 water stats. But for 3 mana, that's actually pretty good because there aren't that many good 3 mana taunt minions, you know. Like if you have a warrior, I believe you have access to Fierce Monk, right? Or is that 4 mana? I forgot, but most of the other 3 mana taunts is really bad. And here's the thing, really, it's not that much better than, for example, the Iron Grizzly, is it? Which is a normal, like, basic card, you know, like 3/3 bear with taunt. And then, sure, this only has 1 stat more. But that 1 stat more, that 1, like, 4 attack, makes it a lot, like, it makes it so that like, certain 4 drops will not be able to survive trading into it and stuff that, you know, which is pretty fucking good. And then we have 2 Jade Blossoms as well, which is summon a Jade Golem, gain an empty mana crystal. This will of course replace the Wild Growth. The Wild Growth is of course gain an empty mana crystal for 2 mana, but this is just 1 more mana, and not only does it give you the empty mana crystal, but it also summons a Jade Golem. And Jade Golems, by the way, for those that don't know the mechanic deck, first Jade Golem you summon is 1/1, next one you summon is 2/2, 3/3, 4/4, 5/5, 6/6, 7/7, and it never stops. It can go up to basically infinite value and stuff that there is no max value, so it will go over like 12/12, like 13/13, like if you pull off some insane things. I definitely think that it's probably possible to make like some kind of insane thing, like with Guardian Sonic and stuff that. There's probably some really, really insane things you could pull off and stuff that. Then, at 3 mana, we actually have another one. I only have 1 of these, and that's the Savage Roar. And the Savage Roar is actually very good, not only for the whole trading thing, but the thing with Savage Roar is it also gives 0 attack, which is really important. Which means that if the turn you use Savage Roar, if you're also able to use your hero power, then that means that you will have 3 attack and you will have that 1 armor, and you will gain the 2+ attack from that, so you will have 3 in attack then with Druid, which basically makes it so that you're attacking with like a Fiery War Axe and stuff that. But Savage Roar is also really good with your minions and stuff that. Your minions are going to be able to perform rather nicely, to be honest. It's gonna be pretty cool. It's doing some weird shit there with the graphics card here. I'm just gonna make it full screen a bit quick. Then we minimize there. Sometimes you just have to do that. I don't know what it is, if it's dead pixels on the screen or what is causing that. Because sometimes it happens in game that I just have to change resolution to make that go away. And we're gonna stop now, and then we're gonna be back very, very soon with part